How many times have you told yourself, "I'll start tomorrow," and then tomorrow comes and nothing changes? We usually think discipline means forcing ourselves to push harder. But maybe we've had it all wrong. Maybe discipline isn't about fighting the resistance in front of us. Maybe it's about removing that resistance altogether. In this episode, I want to challenge the way you think about self-control, motivation, and consistency. I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step process to help you actually enjoy taking action, because once you learn how to enjoy doing what truly matters, your whole life starts to change. So let's begin with this. You cannot bully yourself into being consistent for the long term. Sure, you can shame yourself, guilt yourself, and pressure yourself into short bursts of effort. But that never leads to real, lasting growth. That approach only leads to burnout. I know this because I did it for years. And I hear so many people say, "I'm great at starting, but I always quit, and I don't know why." Here's why. Your brain, at its most basic level, avoids pain and seeks pleasure. It moves away from what feels painful and toward what feels rewarding. So the more emotionally uncomfortable a task feels, the more resistance your brain will automatically build around it. So when you say, "I just need more discipline," what you're really saying is, "I need to learn how to make this feel good enough that I actually want to do it." Think about that. 4 years, I worked 110 hours a week. I forced myself. And like anyone who lives that way, I burned out. That's the secret. You must learn how to make action feel good. Not like punishment, not like pressure. You want it to feel rewarding. So how do we do that? Let me give you a step-by-step process. Step 1 is something I call the breadcrumb method. Most people try to build habits like they're climbing a cliff, one huge painful leap at a time. But your brain doesn't like cliffs. It likes trails, small, clear, low-effort paths that slowly lead to the top. The breadcrumb method means leaving tiny, irresistible cues that gently pull you toward the next step. For example, if you want to work out in the morning, lay out your clothes and shoes the night before. When you wake up, there's no decision to make. It's already done. If you want to write a book, open your laptop the night before and leave yourself a note that says, "You only need to write one messy paragraph." It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get it out. If you want to eat better, prepare one healthy option in advance, like washing and cutting fruit so it becomes the easiest snack to grab. The key is this: don't wait for motivation. Design momentum. Starting is usually the hardest part. You just need a tiny bit of movement. I remember going on long hikes in Ireland. I'd think, 4 miles? It's hot. That sounds awful. So I told myself, just walk for a few minutes. If you hate it, turn back. After a few minutes, I'd feel good, notice the scenery, and keep going. Once movement starts, momentum gets easier. The more friction you remove, the more you'll do the right thing without even thinking. Think of it like the movie E.T. When they leave Reese's Pieces on the ground to guide him. You're trying to build your life the same way, placing little rewards that guide you from one step to the next until you reach where you want to be. Step 2. Make your progress visible. Your brain loves proof that effort is turning into progress. As Tony Robbins says, progress equals happiness. That's why tracking is so powerful. You can put a calendar on your wall and cross off each day you take action. Once you build a streak, you won't want to break it. Or drop a coin into a jar after each workout. Or write one sentence a day about what you did well. If you want to lose weight, weigh yourself daily and write it down. There's a principle that says what gets tracked improves, but what gets tracked and recorded improves even faster. When people see progress, they make better choices because they don't want to lose what they've gained. Progress you can see becomes progress you can keep. When you mess up, don't destroy yourself with guilt. Celebrate the days you showed up. If you worked out 17 days and missed day 18, Don't focus on the one missed day, celebrate the 17 wins. Then learn from the mistake and use it as data, not as a weapon against yourself. Feeling good makes action easier. Step 3. Reward yourself on purpose. You're teaching your brain that effort feels good. Just like you train a dog with treats, you train yourself with rewards. After each session, even a short one, do something that signals success. Step outside and breathe deeply. Make your favorite non-alcoholic drink. Text someone you trust and tell them what you accomplished. Or look in the mirror and say, "I'm proud of you." It sounds silly, but it releases dopamine, which tells your brain, this effort is pleasurable. If you avoid something, it's usually because you've paired it with fear, pressure, or failure. You must pair effort with satisfaction. Over time, your brain starts craving the cycle. Work, reward, repeat. People can become addicted to bad things, but they can also become addicted to good things. Addiction is simply the result of feeling good after doing something. Step 4. Shrink the start. Big tasks feel heavy, so we avoid them. Not because they're impossible, but because starting feels too big. So make the beginning tiny. If you hate going to the gym, tell yourself you'll go for 10 minutes. If you're avoiding writing, open the document and write one messy paragraph. If your house feels overwhelming, wash one dish. Once you start, your brain realizes it's not as bad as it imagined, and momentum begins to carry you. Step 5. Add joy to the process. You're allowed to enjoy the process, you actually need to. For years, I thought success had to be painful. It doesn't. Listen to music you love while you work. Light a candle when you write. Pair hard tasks with soothing, pleasant things. Make it a ritual of self-care, not self-punishment. That's why I say discipline is a form of self-love. You don't need discipline to do things that are bad for you. You naturally want to do them. You need discipline for things that are good for you. So make those things feel special. Pleasure is not the enemy of discipline. Pleasure is the fuel for discipline. Step 6. Connect emotion to your why. Your goal can't just live in your head. It has to live in your heart. Ask yourself, why does this matter? Who do I become if I keep showing up? How will this change my life and the lives of people I love? Write your why somewhere you see it every day. Read it often. The more emotionally connected you are to your goal, the easier it is to act on it. Becoming addicted to discipline isn't about becoming a cold, robotic machine. It's about building a life where the things that are good for you actually feel good to do. Stop chasing motivation. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Build systems that make consistency natural and enjoyable. When you do this, slowly, you become someone who actually wants to work. I spent a month in Ireland, and when I came back, I was excited to work, because I've associated pleasure with taking action. Is it always easy? No. But it's far more enjoyable because it feels like coming home to myself. And every time I act, I can see my life getting closer to what I want it to be. That's how you become addicted to the kind of discipline that builds the life you want. If you enjoyed this content and want to learn more about the law of attraction, personal growth, and how to create the life you truly want, make sure to subscribe to Magnet Thoughts. And don't forget to like this video. That's how you can help us to grow as channel. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss new videos filled with strategies, stories, and inspiration to help you attract your dreams into reality. Want to dive even deeper? Click the link below to learn more about the law of attraction and access the course we recommend. It could be the key to transforming your life. See you in the next video.